There's been a lot of discussion about decks in the group, and I just wanted to cover some things. And let's start down here. These are what we would call a footing. They're all my posts are setting on top of footing. The footings are 2 by 2 by 12, and that's per the drawings, per the engineer. And then got the standoff brackets right here. Purpose of the standoff bracket is to get the post up off of the cement. Following that up, I've got some bracing according to the drawing right there and there. This is a post that supports the roof overhead, which was part of the new construction build, and we couldn't get any engineering on it, so that's why we couldn't use these big huge footings right here, which, Jesus Christ, they're gigantic. Of course they would have worked, but no engineer would sign off on it, so we couldn't use them, so we had to pour our own. But anyways, and then got more bracing back here, blocking at the beams, both beams. Helps with some shear and some lateral movement. Speaking of, here's the lateral ties that are now required in my municipality that actually go through the ledger into the crawl space of the home attached to the floor joists of the home. And I have one all the way down on the other side. These are the brackets that are used, which are a galvanized bracket. You'll know they're galvanized because they end in Z using Tico nails. 2 by 10 pressure treated framing, 16-inch on center. All this additional blocking you're seeing up here is because I added a picture frame, as you can see by my seam up top there. I added a picture frame around the deck, so just for some beauty purposes. So that's kind of the footings and structure aspect of it. These ends have not been, haven't had the end cut solution put on them yet. I'll do that at the end here, but I'm just starting to button up this job. Handrail, this is an aluminum, powder coated aluminum mixed with a cedar. And coming down, I like to build myself a little T-post right in the middle of my stair run. I'm only about 8'9" on my run here, but I just throw one in the middle anyways. Again, 16-inch on center, 48-inch wide set of steps, got 4 stringers in it. Don't skip on stringers. Don't go 24. That's just stupid. Plus, if anybody ever wants to change it out to composite, they're going to have to do some work to do so. So use 16s or tighter on everything, depending on what you're doing. These posts will get some caps. This post here and the post over there are both embedded in concrete. In fact, all the ends of these joists are on a concrete footing. I don't know that I can get it. Let me see if I can get it down there. So what I do is I set posts, attach all my stringers, and backfill the trench with concrete. So I'm about 18 inches deep right there as well. So I'm underneath our frost line for our area, so my steps aren't going to move, as well as my stringers are attached to those posts, which those posts are embedded 2 feet in the ground. Same thing here, about an 18-inch depth on my center T-post here. Yeah, and that's really about it. Those are the structural things. Those are the real important things. Everything else here is just cosmetic. Of course, you got to have 4 inches or less in between your balusters up top. Best way of building the handrail is to run the posts like you see there, and then run that continuous top cap across all the posts to tie them all in at the same time. So that's probably one of your better ways of making your post strong. Corners, of course, make your handrail much stronger, but that's just kind of general overview of, you know, a good quality deck. I've been working on this one for 2 weeks by myself. I'm a one-man show. But yeah, I just wanted to share it to the group. You guys can go ahead and rip me apart, because I know most of you will, but I don't even care. Customers thrilled with it. It's all code. I do have to add some grab rail down the sides here, which I haven't done yet, as well as my post caps down here, but get my grab rail up, my post caps, and got a little bit of wrap left to do down this side here. Customer wanted everything wrapped on those stringers. Kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. Got to give them what they want. So there you go. That's a good way to build a code-approved deck. This was all engineered plans and everything like that. It's all the footings were inspected, framing's inspected, handrails inspected. Everything's getting inspected on this job. So the only inspection I haven't got yet on it is my final, which basically is going to be this flight of steps with my code-approved grab rail going down it. So yeah, unfortunately in this municipality we have to have a grabbable rail coming down, and in order to protect the beauty of this look that we were going for here, I'm going to have to add the grab rail after the fact. That way I could stay consistent throughout with the design of the handrail, and then the grab rail is going to go right here along that. I'll attach my brackets to my posts, and then I have to return and do returns top and bottom. They've got to be returned into the post per code. So anyways, just wanted to share that to the group. Go ahead, rip me up.